Okay, I'm having a little trouble again. I'm a little bit late because it shut me down as soon as I started up last time. So now I'm here and I'm going to wait for everybody to get here before we get started on our llama. If you get here, be sure to say hello so I know you're here. We're set up a little bit differently today. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better, a little closer. Am I here? Am I just talking to myself? Time's just ticking. Oh, there's somebody. Danica's here. Hi, Danica. And Ivy's here. Yay, ready to paint. Oh, I thought for a minute I was going to be here all by myself, and that's not fun. I did not. The one thing I forgot to do was to get my iPad. Y'all, Melissa's here too. Hey, Melissa. I'm so excited about the llama. I am too. Macaulay's here. Y'all, let me pause just a second. I'm going to run get my iPad. I forgot to get that, and I tend to see the comments a little bit better on that. Hold. I'll be right back. Okay, let me see if I can get it going on here. Like I was saying, we're set up a little bit different today, and I'm hoping everybody will be able to see a little bit better this way. You'll have to let me know. And I'm going to pull over here. Anybody else here? Any new people here yet? Say hello so I know you're here. Do this. Okay. See, yeah. See, now I can see. Dawn's here. And Trish is here. The Boswells are here. I've got your order ready, Lori. Okay, I'm just going to tuck this over here. See, I can only tell on this one how many people are here. Let me see if I can. Technology. Okay. Oh, Megan's having a painting party at her house. Oh, I'm so excited. That's fun. Well, I hope not to not disappoint today. We just finished our very first private paint party online class and had a really good time, but it was an hour and a half. So I went and made a cup of coffee in time to paint a llama. So that's what I get for deciding to do them back to back. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Brandy and Taylor are back. I hope it'll be fun, Trish. We'll see. She was gracious enough to help me get set up today and kind of be my guinea pig to see if y'all would be able to see better in this lighting. So you'll have to let me know as we go along if this is a better setup or if you preferred it on the other side of the room. This is where I usually sit to paint anyway, so I thought we'd give it a try, and I can move everything up a little bit closer. But you all know that you're here today to paint a llama for your mama, or you can keep it for yourself if you want to. And while everybody's getting here, we're up to 19 now. I left mine with just a fuzzy head and all, but there's all kinds of fun things you can do at the end with your llama, especially if you want it as a gift for your mom. You can add a necklace. You can put flowers in her hair or a crown, maybe a tiara. You can do all kinds of fun things with your llama. I've seen the llamas that have, I don't know the actual term for it, but the string of the, it's like wrapped around with the little balls hanging down in all different colors, really festive. You could put one of those on there. There's all kinds of things. I did not call you a pig, Trish. Just stop it. Stop. Okay, don't. And Sandy's back. She was there painting in the private class, and she worked hard and came out with a great painting. And so did Taylor. Taylor was in the class too. So, oh, excited to watch later. Good, Stephanie. Yeah, got a piece of fuzz. These will always be posted after we get finished, so you can always go back and do it at another time. And, you know, whenever you do get finished, be sure to send me pictures of what you do. Again, we're doing the drawing from the last class. Everybody that sent me a picture of their painting they did during class, whether they did it during the live or later, I put their name into this jar. And at the end of class, we draw 2 names, and those 2 people win a woodblock print of their choice. So we'll be doing that at the end. And that was from the last class. And same thing will happen this time. If you send me a picture of your llama, I'm going to put your name in the jar for our next class. I'm not sure when that's going to be yet, but we'll know soon. I've got to come up with something else. I think I have something that's going to be pretty fun, but I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. Let's get started. All right, we're going to sketch out our llama first. And it's just going to be a rough sketch, because then we're going to paint around it and then the llama. So to start out, the top of your llama's head over here is just going to be a curved line. It's only going to be about maybe 1/4 of a way down your canvas or your paper or whatever it is you're going to use, because you want to leave room for the ears, the tall ears. So right about here, we're just going to curve a line for the head. And this is the part that's hard to see. Let me get my blue chalk and see if that does better. It's just a curved line like that. And from that curved line, you're going to start about here, and you're just going to do some funny tall ears like that. Same on the other side. They don't have to match. I'm sure our ears aren't exactly alike anyway, so. Oh, battling the toddler. That's a cute toddler to battle. I got to see that toddler. Have to paint tomorrow and rewatch. Okay. I understand what it's like with a 2-year-old. I understand. You do what you have to do and send me the pictures later. Okay, so right up here, you see where your curved line is. You're going to go about to here. We're going to make a little heart. That's going to be the nose. Let me see. Let me look at my llama. That's too high up. So all we have to do is erase it, because we're going to paint over it anyway. Everything's fixable. Okay. Let's go down a little bit, because you want to have room for those big, pretty eyes. So we're going to go right about here, wherever you want that nose to be, and make your heart. Doesn't have to be perfect. From the tip of the heart, you're going to draw a straight line down. And then you're going to do these 2 curved lines for the mouth. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is connect the nose to the tip of those curved lines of the lips. It's just going to be those funny little patches on a llama, those fat little patches. You make them as big as you want them to be. And from there, you're just going to do that bottom part. Can you see that? No, it's this part right here. I've got to look again to make sure y'all aren't. If you got any questions, leave me a comment. Colleen and Julie are here. Yay. Okay. Now, the eyes are gonna. You can see where I put the eyes. Kind of the spacing. We're just penciling out an idea of where we want them to be. That little curved line just above where the nose is and to the side. And then those big eyelids right there. Just a little curved line. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like it might be. We tried to diffuse the light a little bit, but I want you to go by this one. This is our example here. Okay. You're going to come down, make some little puffy cheeks, kind of like that. Simple, simple. And you see how we're going to make her fuzzy around the edges. So these are just, these, you know, we're going to, I don't have any more words. I've lost all my words. I used up my words in the first class, apparently. A neck. Let's make a neck. How about that? Okay. So we go from the chunky cheeks to the skinny neck right there. How about that? Coming right down here. Now it's going to be it's going to look a little bit fatter than what you've drawn out because we're going to fluff her out at the end. But this is just your outline of your llama so that you can paint your background. That can be any color you want it to be. I just chose this teal color. You can mix two colors if you want to. If you want to do two different colors together, that's fine. But you're going to need a color so that your white llama pops off that canvas or that paper. So I didn't pick a color. Let me get my teal. Hold on. I wasn't quite as ready as I thought I was. Okay. Now I'm here. Oh, I forgot I've got all these right behind me. Let me do this. Let me grab one of these. I got some new paints, y'all. Like I needed new paints, huh? Let's do something fun. Let's get ooh, okay. I found one. Sorry. I'm gonna go bright. What's this called? Medium magenta. Let's do that. Y'all tell me what color you're gonna do for your background. Everybody painting with me today? It's over here. Okay. Grab a fairly big brush and just start painting around your outline of your llama. That's where the ears are going to be. And this is where, if you weren't crazy about the outline that you did, this is where you can make it whatever you want it to be. Like I say in the beginning of every class, when you chalk it out or you pencil it out, it's just a suggestion. It's just kind of giving you guidelines of where you want your subject to be. All right. And again, talk to me as you can. Let me know where you are, how you're doing. I'm going to try to go through this part as fast as possible so we can get onto your llama. But since the llama's white, you've got to have some background color so it'll show up, right? And I don't know if you're painting on canvas today or you see, I'm gonna put a little white in there with it, give it some depth or texture. Now see, when you take the private classes that we just did online, I get to see you on the screen and we talk back and forth, and that was pretty cool. I don't get to see you on this one. Okay. I'm going to try to go through this faster. I'm going too slow here. So what's everybody doing today? It's gorgeous here. Anybody say anything? Nobody say anything to me. Because people dropped like flies, I guess. It was like, no, I don't want to paint that llama. That's okay, though. You can watch later.
It's weird. I can't believe something. I knew that was going to happen.
I don't know who he's talking to in there, but I'm sorry, y'all. I've got to. I should be talking more. What are y'all doing? I got to get Mr. Taterbugging in here with me. I'm boring. If you're just getting here, oh, let's see, tuning in from Richmond Hill, Georgia, with your 3 girls. Oh, Mama Llama. Oh, that's so great. You get a sneak peek at your early Mother's Day gifts. Oh, come on, y'all. Let's paint something great for your mama. Oh, my goodness. I just painted. Oh, Mr. Taterbug can go with this and get that pink off the cheek. Oh, a dog. A dog. Sorry, a dog just. This is not going so. They're not all like this, I promise. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Butcher paper. Oh, that's a good idea. I love that idea. It's crazy around here this afternoon too, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here.
He fixed it.
I'm here.
See? Okay. Sandy, you finally found the comments. Are you ready to do your llama? She was in the private class too. That's the dog that always has to show up. All right.
Did you see Ivy Wilkinson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trisha's here. Julie's here. Everybody.
It's a party. And I love that, like I was saying in the beginning, if you missed it, with this llama, what's so fun is there are so many fun things you can do with her after she's to this point that we're going to talk about. Like I was mentioning in the beginning, you can really get creative with this llama. I'm just walking you through the basic llama, and then you're going to make it totally special for your mom, or if you're painting this for your room or for somebody else, you can personalize it for them. Turn on some air. Ah, here comes Chris Tate. He goes. I was afraid he wasn't going to be here. He's going to go in jeeping. There he goes. Now it's a party, y'all. It was boring with just me in here. I had to have my guys come in and do some dancing.
Yep.
Do some dancing while I paint. They're supposed to be entertaining y'all while I'm sitting here just painting.
Doing a pink background.
Yeah, I remembered I had my new paints, so I just picked a medium magenta. So she's going to be fancy.
I know Lindy has talked all day long about everybody being able to kind of do this their own personal way. She's going to show you how to get the basic llama on there, and then you can put a crown on it, put some flowers on its head, put a necklace,
earrings, whatever
you want to do.
If you want to paint a mask over it, because it's 2020 and the mask is the fashion statement.
Don't remind us.
I know. Maybe not that. Maybe not. You don't have to do that. Just
put a murder hornet in it.
A murder hornet could be flying around its head. I don't know. I say let's don't do that
Don't
either.
do that.
Mom doesn't want that. Mom does not want that.
I think we're going to start raising praying mantis, because praying mantis can kill the murder hornets. And if we raise praying mantis, we can make a lot of money because we can sell them. Hello? It's very quiet out there.
Dude.
How many people are with us? 12 right now.
They come and they go, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Okay. So.
Oh, way to go. All right. There goes the. All right. It's
going to be one of those days.
All right.
Y'all keep watching, because the tip of my paintbrush is probably going to flick off too, because that's happened before too.
That's happened before too. All right.
Okay.
We're recovered.
Here's where I am. You see, I just kind of loosely went around the outside of my llama.
What's this?
It's on a delay over
delay
here, and we get. if any of you know how to do it and are creative enough to make one of those, is it a GIF out of me doing that? That'd be great. Send it to me. Keeping it lively over there. Yes. Oh my goodness. I knew that was going to get Trish.
Yeah, Trisha. Thanks, Trish.
Okay. Do we just stop here and call it a day? No, we do not. We're going to keep going and see what happens next because it's getting exciting up in here. Hey, Chris, I was teaching the private class and I saw you come get it. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. You missed it.
What happened?
I knocked everything off the table while I was painting. I've already put a splotch of pink on the cheek of my other one that Dad had to get off for me. So yeah, it's been fun.
Sandy said no. I guess she saw us knock everything off.
Trisha.
No. Okay. Let's paint the nose, the heart nose pink. Grab you some pink. Grab me some more. No more. It's not even fair. I haven't even gotten into the wine and this happens. It's awful. All right.
Or has she?
You don't know, do you? Oh, my goodness.
All right. Back to the basics. Just a simple little heart right in the middle for his nose. Her nose.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's a she if
nose.
we're gonna do a little heart nose and pretty eyelashes. All right, got your pink nose.
Everybody finished with their background and all?
The good thing is you can go back later and pause me when you want me to slow down. All right, we're gonna grab a little gray, fill in. What do you call this part? Cheeks? No, I don't know. Muzzle?
It says jowls. It says lips.
It's the fluffy part. The fun, cute, fluffy part.
Do they have an outline for that, or are they just freehanding this?
We outlined it in the
Okay.
beginning.
Okay.
Um,
Don't knock anything else off.
Now I'm kind of scared, yeah, of what I'm gonna do next. Okay, we're just kind of filling that part in. Anybody else having sinus and allergy trouble like me? Nobody? Anybody?
Nope. It's just you.
Just me. Okay. All right. So we've got that part. I'm gonna bounce up to the ears and grab some more pink.
Bounce on up there.
Bouncing. We're bouncing. We're just going to go inside. You see how I did it? I'm just doing what I did over here. You're just filling in that little inside of the ear pink. Bring it on down about to where the eyelid is going to be, right about there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Y'all know nothing I do is anywhere near perfect. It's just more fun that way.
It's all perfect, darling.
You're sweet.
That just kind of stops at what you would see is the arc or circle part of his head, right above the eyes, where the eyes are going to be. Are the eyelids a different pink?
It looks like it on this, but I'm going to tell them how to do it.
All right.
Your eyelids can be any color you want them to be. I was just kind of in the Mother's Day mode, and so I thought they'd be, with the long eyelashes, they'd be pretty pink.
Should we try to stay away from the 80s blue?
Probably. Yeah. Okay.
Melanie Thigpen is with us.
Hey, Melanie.
Hey, Mel saw Brandon. So proud of him. Her son just got a promotion.
I didn't see that.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Specialist 4.
Wow. He's doing so great. All right. Let's fill in these eyelids where you've drawn them. The dog is back. These are real simple shapes. Easy to do. We're going to kind of curve it here where the eyelashes are going to be. But what I did on the eyelids is while the pink was still wet, the paint, I took some white and I kind of went around the edge like that. Can y'all see that? You can see how the pink in those eyelids looks a little bit lighter than the ears. It's just because I added some white. Softened them up.
Reflection.
Yeah, just softened them up a little bit. And I actually did a little, added just a streak of white on the nose too, just to give it a little something right there. Just a little smudge, like it's a little reflection. Okay. How's the paint party going? There's a lady having a paint party. Megan's having a paint party. And they're painting for her Mother's Day. She gets a preview, which is extra cool when you actually get to see them do it. Okay, so here's where we are. Got the eyelids. Okay, let's do that bottom, kind of the bottom lip under the lips here.
Now, why are you leaving the white?
I leave a little bit of white to show me where I'm going to draw the black lines, these black lines. So I just leave myself a little bit of white space there. And again, if you want to add a little dimension, you can put a little white on the lip, a little white in here if you want to. Mix it with the gray. It just gives it a little dimension because it's probably fuzzy. Okay. Now you're just going to go back to a larger brush and you're going to fill in all this white for the llama. Now I'm going to try to do it without flicking everything off into Gerald's lap again.
Into my lap again.
Yeah. We're just kind of following. Again, we're going to make the edges fuzzy, so you just, this is really simple. You can make it kind of go over your background color a little bit if you want to. It's not going to have to be precise because we're going to add the fuzzy.
Add the fuzzy.
Add the fuzzy because that makes it extra cute.
If we leave it like that, we could just have them sleeping. What do you think?
Well, she's still going to have pretty eyelashes.
Ivy says, my paper is brown, so I'm going to have to paint all the white. She has brown paper she's painting on, so she's having to paint all the white in.
Yeah. Well, I do it anyway. I'm going to paint all the white in here too, but you are a step ahead because you've already got a background color. All you have to do is paint your llama, so that's pretty great. Okay.
Let me get my drink.
Okay. Now, once we get all the white filled in, then we get to the fun stuff. We're going to get to decorate her up a little bit and make her fuzzy. But she needs some paint here in even though the canvas is white, you need to put the white on there because we are going to add all this little gray in here so you can really see how fuzzy she is. I'm going to go on and I don't need these anymore, so I'm going to just erase those. Okay. Is it a quiet class today?
Yeah, we are.
I'm trying to paint sideways. I hope I can. Yeah, that's all right.
You're doing okay.
As long as I don't knock everything off again.
I think I'll hold on to this one.
I think you should, because I'm dangerous.
Remind them it doesn't have to be perfect.
What's so funny? Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. Okay. I see I didn't make this quite go to the edge. So I'm going to make her little eyelid a little bit bigger.
Did they go all the way to the edge?
These did, almost. So I'm just making these a little bit bigger. But they don't have to be. Your llama, you can make her eyes as big or as little as you want to. Okay?
It's your llama and you can do what you want.
Yep.
Was that a song?
No.
No.
It wasn't.
How about I sing to you while you
Okay,
paint?
they'll love
you
that.
Don't want that.
They'll love it.
You do not want that.
No. Okay, so there's our basic llama.
Llama mama.
Llama. All right, I'm going to take a little pointy. You know what? Before we do that,
See if everybody's caught up with you.
how's everybody doing?
Brittany says we are laser focused over here. Had one that I generally had to talk out of the meme from Drew Carey show.
Oh, the blue eyeshadow.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't want that, huh? That was some blue. Yeah. Okay, so we got our white. I just kind of really quickly did the white in. And while it's still a little damp, you can take a little bit of your gray and start kind of squiggling lines. Squiggle some fuzzy lines in. And don't freak out because they look too dark, because we're going to fix that. It's just giving the illusion of...
Head out.
Okay.
Man, he's leaving us. He's going jeeping.
Have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, so you got some of those lines with the gray.
I'm going too.
Okay, we're going to just take white and go right over the top. You see how loose that is?
Sandy says she's slow.
I know.
Ivy's still working on her white. Don't
Sandy,
rush.
just take a breath, do some, yeah, you got this. You know you do.
Ivy's still working on her
Oh,
white.
okay. I'll kind of slow it down then. I'm just going to play with this little. No, sir.
What? You have something to say? What?
You know what they're saying. It's 4:30.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's usually their.
look,
We
there
can-
he is. Look, there he is. It's Sarge.
Yeah, it is.
Sarge, Sarge makes his cameo as usual. What?
Yes.
Do you have something to say?
Okay. Everybody still working on their white? I'm going to take a sip of coffee then.
While we're kind of breaking that, I'm going to go.
It's supper
You
time
get
for them.
those.
4:30 is when they eat, so
Come on, boy.
it could get hairy around here. Okay, I'll try to peek over here and see if anybody has said anything else. Okay. Let's see. I think what we're going to do next, if any of you are to this point, let's go on and get a little black. That's the one color I didn't have ready. So if we go out of the lines, that's all right. If you go out of the lines, it isn't going to matter, because see how we're going to make her fuzzy on the edges? So that's why I was just going so fast. Those lines don't really even matter because we're going to take another brush and we're going to make her fuzzy around the edges. I'm just going to get a little bit of black for the lines, for the details. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's perfectly fine. The staying in the lines is not a big deal ever with me. Nothing is perfect. And this one is totally your own. Just think of it as, you know, if you're sitting down painting it for yourself, if it's going to go in your room, or if you're going to give it to your mom, it's whatever you want it to be. So, you know, you're not going to mess it up. You're not going to do anything wrong. And it's going to be fun no matter what. Dogs. If any of y'all don't know, we have 3 dogs and a cat. It's a zoo around here. So, but we love it. Okay. I'm going to take the black. Now I'm going to have to pick this up. You can see where I have the black lines. There's just going to be a half line around the inside of her eyelid. You're going to go around the heart, nose, and do the little mouth. Simple, simple lines. And do it with a light hand. You don't need a big, thick black line. Try to find a pointed paintbrush, a small pointed paintbrush. Kind of steady your wrist on the canvas if you need to. I always have to. I'm just going to kind of lightly outline. That's what gives her, you can see that's kind of what makes her pop. Okay. I've got one line there around that eyelid. You can even, if it's easier for you, turn it upside down to do the other one and start down here. And go up to the top. I'm kind of excited about the next class, the next Facebook Live, because I came up with someone that I'm dying to do, but I haven't done my version yet. And as soon as I do, I'll post it, and we'll probably have it maybe Thursday afternoon, Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. Oh, Ivy, I've heard that a lot about German Shepherds. And gosh, the energy. He would play ball all day if you'd let him. He thinks the ball is the greatest thing ever. Okay, so I have my 2 eyelids outlined. I'm going to go around the heart-shaped nose.
Crisis averted.
Yeah, thank you. And luckily, I didn't have a crisis in here while you were gone.
You didn't turn anything over?
It was touch and go for a little bit there, but I managed. Okay. I'm just taking it slow and steady around these little details, just so, you know, you don't want to go crazy here, because these are the details. These are
Fine lines, light touch.
What's going to make her just pop off that canvas or whatever it is you're painting on. You're going to start to see her personality come out. It's fun. Okay, there's where I am. Alrighty. Now, whenever you're ready, you see how I did the squiggly gray lines on the neck? That's just showing that she's kind of fuzzy. I would squiggle gray, then put a little white over the top, gray, white over the top, till you're satisfied with it. Okay? Tell me where y'all are. Let me just know if I need to slow down or just keep right on going.
Did you see Kim Lim is watching?
Hi, Kim. If you missed the first and you want to paint a llama, I'm going to have it on. It'll be posted on our Taterbuggin Facebook page when we're done. Okay. I think everybody's working hard right now. They're getting that white finished and outlining their faces.
Abby has a German Shepherd too, I see.
Yeah.
High maintenance. Yeah.
Busy. Okay, slow down. I'm slowing down, Dom. I can do that. I'm going to take a break, and y'all chime in when you're caught up, if you would. And I'll just chit-chat with you while you catch up, as I don't want to go too fast. I'm noticing as I sit here looking at the two different faces, they're both, it'll be different every time you paint it. I did these cheeks or whatever here a little bit puffier than these. Kind of like that better. I might puff up my cheeks a little bit more while y'all are painting. That's all right, Sandy. I imagine a lot of people are still on the white. That's okay. I'm slowing down. I'm going to puff up my llama's cheeks a little bit.
Step it up, Sandy. Come on.
She has worked hard today. This is her second painting today.
Yep. Just remember those outlines of black are very light lines, very light touch. Use just the tip of your brush.
Yeah, you can always add more, but with the black, it's hard to cover if you get out of hand with it. So just remember that when you're doing just really, really light hand. And I'm just filling in my cheeks here a little bit.
Melanie, you still there? You still with us? It's my niece.
I know some of you can, just kind of pop in and leave, and that's fine. I still love seeing everybody pop in. It's already been 43 minutes. How can that be? It goes by so fast when we're on here. Your ears don't look like bunny ears. Round them out. You can do that. You can just round them out. Grab some white and change the shape of them if you want to. Oh, that scared me to death.
What is wrong with you? I'm going to put you out to pasture.
Sorry, y'all. If anybody had their earbuds in, that probably hurt. I'm very sorry. We didn't expect that. Baby. I'm trying to slow down, Brittany. I know it's I don't want to get too far ahead, but you can always pause, rewind, go back. When we finish this one, start over again and fast forward up to the point that you're at or whatever. That's the fun thing about these classes is you can do it at your own speed.
There goes your boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the trailer hitch is. It's stuck in that Jeep.
All right. While y'all are catching up, I'm going to decide what paintbrush I'm going to use for the fuzz. Because this is totally up to you. However you want to do it.
It's not like you hadn't got a paintbrush or something.
I've got a gazillion. If Colleen's still here, I have so many of her mother was an artist, And when I first started out, and she had lost her sweet mama, Colleen let me have a lot of her art supplies, and I still use them. I love them. I'm gonna get a little bit more white.
Even I use them. Was Colleen here?
Uh-huh. Get a little bit more white because you're gonna do. You're gonna
Fuzz.
fuzz. You're gonna fuzz
You're gonna fuzz.
the edges. That's what we're gonna do while y'all are still painting. Don't mind me. I'll just be talking in the background, adding some white.
Right.
If you want to look at how I'm going to do this, I just really went around the edges and just started flicking a paintbrush. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I just decided I wanted her to be fuzzy. So I just started painting hair, curly hair coming off the edges, kind of like you would have on a llama. They can be as long or as short as you want them to be.
Don't be a baby.
He is a baby. All right, we're just going to keep going on down the edges, flicking our paintbrush.
Give them a close up on that baby so they can see kind of how.
All right, let me just get down here. This is why the edges didn't matter, because we're just going to make them. Okay.
He's out. Let's go. Come on. Out you go.
Give him his BALL or
Where's the
something.
ball?
All right. See how I've done that side? But what size paintbrush? I just chose this little, pointed brush, Sandy. You could do it with any one of your pointed brushes that came in your kit. This is a good time for me to tell y'all, I had offered a private paint class where I put the kit together for you, and we met where we could see, everybody could see each other. And I learned a lot today. It was my first one. I had set it for 10 people, a limit of 10 people. The next one will be 5, because I think that's plenty to have in one room at a time online. And you'll get an 8x10 canvas, a set of paintbrushes. I think there were 10 paintbrushes and 6 paints that for whatever painting we'll be doing. I don't know what we'll do next, but we had a good time. And it's $25 for those to cover the cost of the paint kits. And we played for an hour and a half and left with a pretty church painting. So be on the lookout for the next one if that sounds like something you might want to do. Okay, I dipped the same brush. Okay, so starting to DM. Okay. Dip your paintbrush into some gray if you've got it. We're going to just give it a little depth. I didn't clean off the white. I left the white on there, and we're just going to flick some gray in with the white, right? The same way we did. It's simple. Make it curly or make it straight, however. And then I dip back into the white again and just smudge the gray. So it just gives a little depth. So it's not just stark white, You've got shading in it. Just like we did the squiggles down here, you just kind of go back over with white. You do it until you're happy with it. That's what I did with this one. I played with it until I was happy with the way it looked. And that's all you've got to do, because it's totally yours. You can go as fuzzy if you want it really curly. You can do that. All right. We do this other side just the same way. If you've got a minute, let me know where you are, so I have a feel for how we're doing here. See, I'm just kind of flicking the paintbrush very lightly to make that pointed paintbrush just make some little fuzzy hairs come off. See how she's getting to look more like a llama now instead of being so, I don't know, just bald. Llamas need fur. And this way, you can go back and rewatch this if you need to. You've got the basics down now for your llama. And if you want to paint another one a totally different way, make it a boy, put a bow tie on it. Give it a different expression. Change up the colors. You can do all kinds of things with a llama. They're so much fun. I love painting llamas. But you've got the basics now, so you can just paint another one however you want to.
Why don't you do her eyelashes for them right quick?
Well, I know they're going to have to really watch me do that, so I wanted to walk them through the fuzz part real quick, and then we'll get to, are y'all ready for the eyelashes? I can do that now if you want me to. I don't want to, bore you for too long, but I want to get you through all the steps. That's what we're here for anyway.
We have a little time if they have a little time.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be here. And like I said, if you need to go, you want to just watch later on replay where you can stop and...
Trish.
Who? On who? Sarge?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He's dangerous enough.
You go over the white fuzz with the gray, Sandy asked.
Yes. Like I said, I left the white on the paintbrush, and that I was about to do this part anyway. And then I dipped the tip into a gray and just flick that in just like I did with white. It's just going to be like shadows because you're going to go back. See how you can really see that gray? And on this side, it's blended in. That's because we're going to go back over that gray with a little bit of white until you're happy with what it looks like. But this will give it more highlight, low light. So then you just go back up here. I dip the same brush without cleaning it into the white again and just flick the edges to kind of blend that gray in. Okay, let me see here. This is where you're going to
Megan Bush said they had to pause so the kids could keep up, but we're loving it.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't...
That's a nice thing. You can just keep winding it.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, and you just, what I tend to do is play with it a little bit and then stand back and look at it and decide if I like the shape of it, and keep going. Now let me look at this one. What I did on the cheeks, let me feather this out just a little bit more. And get a little bit of gray and just swish it on the cheeks like this. And I've still got white. But it's just, again, she's fuzzy. She needs to look a little bit fluffy. So adding the gray in there, just like that, just gives her a little more color, a little more, I don't have any words. Where are my words?
Just a little dimension.
Dimension. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. And you go back in with white and you fuzzy her up.
It's gray rouge.
Yeah, you're just making her not a stark white, llama. Like that. Okay. If you're going to put flowers around her head, you don't have to do this part. If you're going to put a tiara or a crown on the top, if you're going to do anything else on the top, you don't have to do this part. But what I did is I went up to the top and I started flicking hair. I made it kind of, her hair kind of long up at the top. And I curved out this way and this way till the middle was straight up. And I did it just the same way I did with the side. I would do the white first and then go in with gray and then go back with white till I was happy with the fuzzy top of her head. You can give her any hairdo you want. If you want to give her curly hair, you can do that. That would be cute. Again, I've done llamas that have, where's that llama? I gave you the llama to frame. Sorry, it's not back there anymore.
Shop.
It's in the shop. Okay. All right. I'm going to go where you can see the top of her hair. And then you take the gray. We're going to go down this way. So she's kind of got some quarantine bangs. She cut her own bangs during quarantine. Bless her. Oh, they tried to tell her not to, and she did it anyway because she couldn't get into her hairdresser. And now she's got to go to a hairdresser, and she's going to have to fix it.
This disturbs me.
There's all kinds of quarantine haircuts, I think. Okay. All right. See how fuzzy she's getting? Now that you have the steps, yeah, it gives her pizzazz. She's got to have some pizzazz. Your mama wants some pizzazz on her llama. You're going to fuzzy up the ears the exact same way. I won't bore you with me doing the whole thing, but I will tell you what I did on the ears is I took the same brush with a pointed tip, and you're going to lightly just start going up this way for the ears. Just so her ears match the rest of her body. And I only did it on the outsides of her ears. So there's nothing, perfect about any of it. It's just making her look like a fuzzy llama. Okay. And I'm going to do this real quick, just the same way. And then I'm going to show you how to do those fun eyelashes. Because that is the fun part. I mean, that's what makes her so cute. Okay. There we go. She's got fuzzy ears now. Okay. For the eyelashes.
Let's give her eyebrow.
She doesn't need any eyebrows. She's got big, pretty eyelids. I'm going to use a very fine, thin brush. If you've got it, just get a little brush, and we're going to go really light-handed because you really want to see the details of her little eyelashes. Okay, we're going to get our black, light hand, and I start toward the corner where her nose is. And I just start making an eyelash at a time, literally. One eyelash at a time. All the way across. You're going to make them curl out a little bit.
Kind of like I do mine?
Yes, exactly how you do yours. See how I'm just kind of feathering out those lashes. You can always add more, but you can't take away at this point. So just go easy. Again, we're going to do this till we're really happy with it. But you're just flicking that paintbrush. If you're drawing with a pencil, you know, just a light touch. And you're going to continue to go out like Bambi lashes. All the way to the end. He's throwing his ball. See how I did that? Now, these are a little heavier eyelashes. You can do them that way. If you get to this point and you're happy with them, that's great. Or you can go in and give her some more eyelashes. Make them a little darker. You just keep playing with it until you're happy with it, but go easy with each step until you like it. You're getting the look that you want. And because, you know, if you get too crazy in the beginning, you can't really, it's hard to fix that. All right. How's that? I can't wait to see y'all's llamas. I think these are going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to see how you personalize them. Yeah, I've got the jar right over there. All right, you're going to do the same thing on her other eyelid. Lightly. You can make them as short or as long as you want them to be. There are her eyelashes. I need some more over here. Right in here. Okay. With the same brush, this is optional. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. But I did it on this one, so I'm going to show you. With that same brush that you've used for the eyelashes, it's only going to have a very little bit of black still on there. I did these two lines that you can barely see in the middle, just going up from the top of the heart of her nose. Just gives her a little more detail right here, up and up. I'm backwards on this one. And there you have your llama. And at this point, you could put a necklace on her, hang some earrings from her ears if you want to, paint just if you want one flower on her, if your mom really loves flowers, or if she wants a whole crown of flowers at the top, you can do that. But like I said, get creative and paint a tiara on her. And you've got a perfect Mother's Day gift. But the main thing you want to do at this point, when you're finished with it, you take your little paintbrush, because this is going to mean a lot to your mama. It'll mean a lot to you too if you did all this work. We'll take a little bit of white. You can use any color you want to. And you sign your name at the bottom. If you want to, put 2020 on it so your mom will remember what year you gave this to her. But always sign your work and get credit for it. Someday somebody's going to pass this down in their family, and they're going to know who painted that. Okay? Show close-up of eyelashes. Absolutely. There's today's, and this was the example. Pretty much the same. Every time you paint it, it's going to look a little bit different. But there's the eyelashes. And Dawn, like I was saying, if you just, do a light go on the first go around and then fill in a little bit more each time until they're as thick and as full as you want them to be. And do y'all have any other questions before we draw names from the last class? If you missed that part, let me go over it again. Every time we do these Facebook Live classes, if you send me a picture of your finished piece, no matter when you painted it, whether you painted it during this hour live or if you paint it later, sometime before our next class, send it to me or post it on our page, post it on your page and tag us in it. Just let us know. And we put your name in the jar and we draw 2 names at the end of every paint class to win a free woodblock print of your choice. So be sure to send us your llama pictures because we love to see what you created during these classes. That's probably one of the most fun things to me is seeing what you all made. All right, who's the first winner?
The first one is Julie Klein-Elrod.
Are you here, Julie? I don't remember seeing your name here. If you watch later, you're one of the winners this week of a woodblock print of your choice. All you got to do is message me and let me know which one you want.
And Lisa Brown.
Lisa Brown, are you here? If you're watching later.
Was Lisa here?
I can't remember. I don't think so, but I'll leave them right out here on my work table. And so, if you watch later, get in touch with me and let me know what woodblock print you'd like to have. And again, you'll be entered. I'm thinking about doing the next one probably Thursday afternoon, maybe around 2. I did a nighttime one, and I'm a lot lower energy at night. I don't think they're quite as fun.
Ivy's done. Yay.
Yay! I can't wait to see it, Ivy. You'll have to post a picture and show me. Thank you all for being here and coming to paint a llama with us. I know I was a little more tired this time. I accidentally did back-to-back classes because Mother's Day really snuck up on me. And I know the kids were really wanting to do a llama. And I thought, well, that worked out perfect for Mother's Day. So I hope it did. And I hope you all had fun no matter what, whether you're painting for your mama or not. I just hope you had a good time. We love doing these classes.
Rhea finally signed on.
Hey, Rhea, you're here to hear us say goodbye. But that's okay. If you want to, you can watch later. Rhea always does a great job on her paintings.
Don't forget the paint classes.
Yeah, I don't have another one scheduled yet, but I'm going to do it again because that was fun. I just promise I won't do them on the same day as the Facebook Lives because that's a lot. But it's fun and I love it. We have a good time with these.
Yeah, we do. Post your pictures. We want to know what you did and also put you in the drawing.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Dawn. I'm so glad you had fun. Y'all make it so much fun. And we've gone over an hour again. So enjoy the rest of your beautiful day and be watching for a post about the next class. It's coming soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.